Hey guys, hope you all are doing well, and I'm here to discuss the T10 today. Now we have the games coming thick and fast, and like you all know, the lineups come in very, very late. So I thought we can do this live so we can exactly figure out what we want to give in terms of the rotations. Because even when we're doing previews, we're realizing that the lineups are changing at the last moment. So just to ensure that we have all the updated information, we'll do this live, and just give me a minute till I post this back. So yes, let me just post this and give me a minute and then we can start. We will discuss basically all the GL options that we have in the game post the lineups coming out because I'm unable to do all that on Telegram because the teams are coming, the lineups are coming out very, very late. So I thought we'll just do this live and let's see how it goes. This is the first one, and then based on if it works out, we can do more. And currently, no lineups are out, no pitch information like it always happens in the T10. Everything comes in at the end. Let me know how today's game went for you in the comments. And if you've just tuned in, remember to hit the like button so we're able to reach more people. And there will be no small league team for T10 because अगर आपको T10 में small league खेलना है तो फिर आपको all the best. But I don't recommend you to play small leagues with any of these teams. We are playing small leagues with India matches, Sri Lanka matches. We played in the WBBL, so I don't think it's necessary for you to take that much of risk because these games are just going to go crazy. So I'll give you basically options in terms of how you can rotate your Grand League teams, and then we can figure out from there how to take it on. And Russell back to form today. Rario picks. Why do you think no one has been able to chase the score? Because the pitch, if you see, has not been great for batting except for Puran. Nobody has really been able to stick in and bat well here. So that's why I feel like chasing is not going to be easy. And I'm still waiting to see what are they going to show on TV in terms of the pitch report for today's game. So let's see what happens there. And this is the base team that I've basically prepared till now, and maybe we can alter it later based on whatever lineups come out. But yes, this is what I currently have in mind. And let me know if you can see it on your screen. If you can't see it, I'll zoom it in or we'll figure out how to make it look fine. So basically, I've gone with Nicholas Puran. Azam Khan is your other keeping option. Both of them are equally explosive. Nicholas Puran, I know all of you will be thinking that one failure will come. It will come, but when is the key question? So it is going to be slightly tricky for you to decide that. Paul Sterling and Jason Roy in the batting section. Tom Kohler, Cadmo is an equally good choice. I've gone with 5 all-rounders. I've gone with Visa, Russell, Odin Smith, Romario Shepherd, and Pollard. Now, I guess Pollard will be the guy who we can probably rotate as he's the one who's not playing too much of active cricket and he's not really bowling much either. So you can rotate him out easily. And in the bowling, I've gone Thompson, Little, and Ravi Rampal. Again, Ravi Rampal has not been taking too many wickets, but I saw that he was getting some movement in the last few games. So it will be interesting to see if that happens for him. If we feel like the conditions are not suitable, we'll just ramp up the batting with another batter. And I'm just waiting for the lineups. So Shepard is not playing. Okay, yeah, so the lineups are out. Let me just check and confirm who you can take. So yes, no Shepard, and the rest of the 4 all-rounders are playing in the bowling. I guess again Rampal is not playing, so we can change that out. And in the batting section, Paul Sterling, Jason Roy, Tom Kohler, Cadmo, Wasim Mohammed is a good option to try, and is Suresh Raina is also playing this game. So let's just see how we can alter this team and what we can do best. Russell bowling करेगा या नहीं? Mostly not, because like looking at his fitness, I don't think they'd want to risk him in such a tournament. So unlikely. And he didn't even bowl yesterday. But even Odin didn't bowl one game and then he came and bowled 2 overs in the next game. So can't really say too much about that. So the NYS are bowling first. So Wahab Riaz, Jordan Thompson both become important because they are bowling first. Matiullah Khan is another pacer, but we don't know how much he'll bowl because all the rather than US, the UAE locals have not been really in that much of action in terms of bowling full quota or batting at top position. So probably Akil, Wahab, and Jordan Thompson will be the guys who you'll see bowling full quota. Izharul Naveed is a good option, and Kyron Pollard. Now I think he can bowl a bit because I don't see, unless you see Paul Sterling bowling, which he'll anyway be in our team. So even if he bowls, it's not going to hurt us too much. And Wasim Mohammed does bowl at points, but I don't see that happening here. So they have five full-time options, plus they have Pollard and Wasim Mohammed, Paul Sterling are like seventh and eighth options. So how do you form the team? You go with Wahab Riaz and you go with Jordan Thompson in that section. I'll just make the changes live in front of you so that you're not confused. And I'm testing a new software, so just give me some time to check if it's actually working fine for you. In case there's any lag on your screen also, please let me know, because I'm just trying to figure out if this works fine. So in the bowling section, I'm going with Wahab Riaz one, and I'm going with Jordan Thompson. Jordan Thompson can also come up top and hit a few big shots, so keep that in mind. Tom Helm has looked really good on these tracks, and Josh Little. But let's take the first thing that you want to do is cover first innings death bowler. So that's done. We have Thompson and Wahab Riaz. Now you want all the all-rounders, because I think all of them have the capability to bat important positions. So I don't think you want to leave any of them. So I'm going to go with all the all-rounders. If there's an all-rounder you can leave, it will be Kyron Pollard, like I already mentioned. His team is batting first though, so should get a decent opportunity to bat. In the batting section, here you can go with Paul Sterling, Jason Roy, both of them very, very straightforward picks. Now, your last pick here, do you want to take Tom Cadmore? That will be the real question for you to answer. And correction, Pollard's team is bowling first. Sorry, my bad. So Tom Cadmore is going to be batting first. So for now, we can slot him in and then see the balance of the team and who you can drop, pick up. And again, Nicholas Puran is batting first, so no point leaving him. So this is what we currently have in terms of balance of the side. Now either you go for an extra batter. Who are the guys who you can rotate from here? You can rotate if you feel like there'll be a strong finish for Puran and for Tom Kohler, whoever's batting at the end again, because Puran, Russell, Odin, they have a really strong finishing order. So if you feel like that strong finish is going to come again, then you drop one from Wahab or Jordan. Wahab would be the more likely one, and he's not going to give you anything with a bat. Point of rotation is if you feel like there's going to be an early wicket, in which case Jordan and Wahab, Jordan especially, will be in play if there's an early wicket, and in that case you can drop one of Roy or Kohler Cadmore. Now should be able to bowl his full quota, Tom Helm or Joshua Little. Now again you have to balance it out here. Either you take both if you feel like Pollard is not going to give you any importance with the bat, otherwise you just take one of them. So that is how you approach this in terms of the setup of the team. And now you have enough bowling options from both sides. You have three practically from the first side. You can see from NYS we have Wahab, we have Jordan, and we have Pollard. And from the other side we have Russell, Visa, Odian, and we have Tom Helm. So you have practically four bowling options from the second team, and out of that, three of them are going to give you big hitting as well. And with DG batting first, what can you do about captaincy and vice captaincy? I'll still be inclined to go with someone like Odin Smith. Obviously, Puran is the safe option if you want to go with him. But who are captaincy and vice captaincy candidates for me in this team? I think Odin, Visa, I don't know if he's going to bowl or not. Like he's going to bowl. So, but I guess I would opt for the all-rounders. So for now, Odian and Visa, I think will be key choices for me, because both are likely to bat and both are likely to bowl too. So Paul Sterling, आज मारेगा. He's in our team. If you want, you can try him captain, vice captain. But yeah. Yeah, I've turned off the click sound even I just realized that. Fletcher is back. I know, yes, Fletcher is back, but again, he is batting second and he's someone in that Johnson Charles kind of category. Fletcher will be up against Josh Little. He'll be up against Tom Helm, so it's not going to be easy. So you can try him if you want, but I'm not too sure. And the sound is distorted. Let me just check. Okay, it was a network issue. I hope you all can hear me now. Just let me know in the comments if you can so that I can continue accordingly. Azam Khan is a decent option, but again, he plays quite a few rash shots. And the problem in T10 is even if you play a few rash shots and get away with it, then your day is set. But I'm trying to stick to the T20 format where guys who are going to give us a 6 out of 10 or 7 out of 10, I'm trying to stick with those guys because even if they don't work today, they'll work the next day versus guys who give you 2 or 3 out of 10, they might work today, but they will not be consistent enough. So yes, that's the thought process behind why I'm going with these guys. And let me know if you have any other questions. How is Andre Fletcher? So Andre Fletcher, like I mentioned, will be up against Josh Little and Tom Helm. So I'm not convinced about that matchup. Raina, you can try, obviously, if you feel like he's going to play an important role. But again, he's not had any sort of game time, so not too sure if that will work out or not. So I'm not. That's why I'm not opted for him. Plus, he's batting in the middle order. So if anybody else gets promoted, goes up and down, and he's unlikely to bowl too. So yeah. And you can try dropping Russell for those of you that are asking because he's only going to play as a pure play batsman. But with Russell, even if he gets 10, if he's out there for 10 balls, he's going to score 30 runs and be part of the dream team. So, yes, it might not be as much of a worthy risk for you to take. So yes, that is the roundup of my team, and I am one final call that I'm taking here is I'm dropping and I'm going for Josh Little. Apart from that, the rest of my team remains the same for this specific game. And okay, I cannot take Josh Little because I have already exceeded into 10 by options. No one else really looks tempting, and you don't want to do anyone else from have to keep on in that scenario. So let's. But yes, the rotations that I'm going to make, I'll just repeat again. Tom Kohler, Cadmore, I'm going to rotate in out. Same for Jason Roy because his form has not been the best. Andre Russell, I'll rotate in and out along with Kyron Pollard. OD and Vijay would be there across teams for me, at least 80% teams. And the third scenario that you should try is Bob and Jordan, or one of them at least going out when you're opting for a strong finish. That is when you're trying Russell and as captain, vice captain. In those teams, try and drop one of Wahab and Jordan, and Tom Helm, Josh Little again will be rotated in or out. On Fletcher, like I mentioned, totally up to you. I'll try him in a team or two, not more than that. So yes, that is the roundup for me. So all the best to all of you, and have a great game. And let me know if this is helpful on Twitter, and if it is, then we'll try and do this for more games before the deadline. Thanks a lot.